taking on last year's national champion, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Georgia's offense will have the football first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that...
Pulls it in now. Big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46. Tagged in the middle, H. Barber.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, making it an easy completion.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The Dogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Lost one deep down the right side. It's caught. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Dogs!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Vanderbilt's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the thing. Everybody in the back end likes to...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Hits the crease. Past the 30. Inside the... And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Vandy. Looking for the time with the extra point.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they... There he goes! They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the chains for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Finds his man. It's Williams.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Bulldogs will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he wants his for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
5-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Vanderbilt. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough. But it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to score.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. The give to the tailback. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Polk. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Wants to bring it back. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Fires to the big fella. Hauled down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
And you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Dogs will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Vaughn. That's the 20. He's got space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the line in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Stanford has the lead right now, but there's no John Elway on this team, and that's why we have a tight one there on the phone. They're up by a field goal over North Carolina. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Definitely keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
That's why as a defense, you feel okay playing man cover. That can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Finding open areas. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Pocket breaking down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I feel like this defense is starting to get in a rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off, have some success, and you know, if nothing's open, he wants to run. Defense kind of locked in, didn't give up a big play there. They're kind of dialed into what's going on.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second,
touchdown, Dogs! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Coleman.
and that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Commodores want to move quickly. He might have expected to see this DB up at his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Commodores send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Bought a little time, lets it go. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come a little short of the first down. The Dogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the marker. It's McCoy. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Bryant. Breaks into the open. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Grabbed in the middle, it's McCoy. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Fired in from the red zone for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Leaves it with the running back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Commodores headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on third down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Referee signal play coming. And the Commodores will punt it away on fourth down. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Pulls it in. It's Barney. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Looking for room at the 30. Turning it on. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man on the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Morrow. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Rushes on him. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab on the big throw. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got him. From the gun, the running back has it. There he goes. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Just a short pass to the tight end. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. He'll do it himself. This defensive fraud just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it across the 10, a pickup of 5, and out of trouble to the 12. It'll be 3rd and long. The play action fake. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Commodores will call on their punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Got it near midfield. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping up the big play. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Bryant. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on catch in the middle. It's McCoy. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the grab past the marker. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Dogs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Across the 30, out to the 33, and gains 4 on the play. And the Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Commodores have this offense rolling. The give to the back. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Out of the gun. They'll run it inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Under fire. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
That's caught. It's Williams. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Using his legs, it's Bryant. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. He might want another play. Now from inside the red zone. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Each play has a life and history of its own. And you want to talk about two opposite plays. Offense grabs momentum, defense takes it back.
And the game's always like that, isn't it? It's back and forth. Sometimes they get you, sometimes you get them. Nice job by the defense being ready for the next play. Don't worry about the play before where you gave up some yards. Nice job answering and getting the tackle for a loss for the sack.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Here's a heat. Firing to the right, complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a move. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Safe completion on the screen. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Setting up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. And the Dogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold on.
That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. All wideouts, no backs. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. The Commodores will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
It's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Immediately fires to the middle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Barney. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. He'll set up to throw. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. The screen, and watch out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.